G'day battlers, and today we're doing some Nightfall Cup battles up against SosaFlo of Team Rocket Academy. If you haven't already seen my Nightfall Cup Meta Simplified infographic, you can click up there to watch that first before this video. It's also linked in the description below. I recommend watching that one before this video so you kind of have an idea of what's going on in this cup, and then you can kind of see it in action in the battles. And yeah, SosaFlo of Team Rocket Academy, I'll link to their YouTube channel in the description below, so you can go check that out for more Sylph content, and also subscribe because I'll be putting out daily content in December. So really, so much Sylph content coming your way. So yeah, we're in the Stunfisk mirror match. We first went for the Earthquakes that we both shielded, and I'm now going for the Rock Slide bait to try and get a shield off of Sosa, and we do get a shield, and he insta swaps into Swampert. Unfortunately for him, we do have Victory Bell, who is just going to annihilate this Swampert. No need to shield, and this is a regular Victory Bell. We did this battles prior to me powering up a Shadow Victory Bell. I do have one now, so future battles will have Shadow Victory Bell instead, but he brings in Stunfisk, and Stunfisk is still going to take a lot of damage from this Leaf Blade. He also had a lot of energy on that Stunfisk, so I think he thought that we weren't going to get that charge move yet, and now throwing it. I'm not sure if that might have been a CMP tie, but yeah, definitely was trying to get the Rock Slide off before we got that Leaf Blade, so luckily for us, we did sneak that in. Bringing our Stunfisk now, and because he does have that extra energy, he's going to be able to throw an Earthquake here, which is going to take us out, let it go down. But Frostlass, we want to get some energy advantage, and it turns out that Sosa has Frostlass in the back as well. Because we have the energy advantage plus a shield advantage, there's basically no way that we can lose this matchup, so I go straight for the Shadow Ball, take out the Frostlass, and then one more Powder Snow is going to take out that Stunfisk, and that is GG's on round 1. Going to round 2, and it's just hit daytime at 6 AM. The other one would have been like 5:55-ish, I guess. But Machamp vs Shadow Vileplume is a terrible lead matchup, so he swapped into Articuno, who is kind of our only counter for Shadow Vileplume on this team, so not the greatest thing in the world. Now Sosa swaps into Vigoroth as well. Vigoroth, a great safe swap in this cup, who I didn't actually go over in the meta video, but kind of because he is going to lose to all the fighters as well, which is a little bit scary, but we'll see how if Vigoroth carves out a place for itself in the meta. Letting this Body Slam come through, it is going to do a fair chunk of damage. We're going to get this Icy Wind off, kind of hoping that Sosa lets this go down, but I'm not really seeing why he would. We're going to have to burn a second shield to be able to take out this Vigoroth, which we are going to be able to do. I'm not sure if it's the best play to do it, because that Vileplume's around, and this Articuno isn't really going to do much. I guess the idea is to win switch advantage, and we also have another Icy Wind as well, but definitely pretty rough. And in comes the Stunfisk, and I'm not sure if this is the best play, because throwing the Icy Wind now before Stunfisk can even do anything is just going to make it take even longer to be able to farm down our Articuno with mud shots. So we basically forced ourselves into switching out there into Machamp vs Vileplume, which is the exact lead that we swapped out of at the start. Burn the last shield with a cross chop, and we're not going to be able to get to another one before we get Razor Leaf down. That Razor Leaf damage, just insane, as we went over in the meta video. Takes us out, and in comes Wigglytuff in the back. Wigglytuff not going to do well here at all, resisting the charms on Vileplume's end, and there's a Sludge Bomb, and out we go. Down it goes the Wigglytuff. So going into game 3, we've got Dewgong up against Toxicroak. Toxicroak is definitely going to do so much damage here, because counter is going to be super effective to our Ice-type Dewgong. So I'm not really sure what our play here is, because we don't really have anything that's hard countering the Toxicroak so much. So we let this Mud Bomb come through, throw the Icy Wind now. Dewgong's basically gone, and I'm wondering if this just really wasn't a great play. I guess it wasn't a great team. The Icy Wind does go through though, and does a lot of damage to Toxicroak, and Blaziken swapping in, able to counter down before it's able to do anything. We do have Stone Edge here, so we're not totally up the creek throwing Blast Burns and Blaze Kick, so Stone Edge still doesn't do heaps, and he's still resisted, but able to bring Whiscash into the yellow here. And at this point I was kind of going, oh, if I shield, I might be able to get to a Blaze Kick first, completely forgetting the fact that Whiscash has farmed up a lot of energy at this point. Even if we shield up this Mud Bomb, there's going to be another Mud Bomb coming. Oh, bad move, Steve. You should not have done that. We actually do get the Blaze Kick off first before another Mud Bomb comes through, which should burn a shield off of Whiscash, but we have burnt 2 shields for the price of 1, and we're losing our Pokemon as a result of it. Swapping into Dewgong though, trying to salvage it, catch the charge move onto Dewgong. I'm not really sure what that's going to do here though. I guess it's still good. We would have brought in Dewgong afterwards, but now we're just, yeah, Venusaur in the back. It's a GG's. There's nothing we can do at this point. Venusaur is going to take us out. We weren't going to throw the charge move because there's no way we could have got to 2 charge moves, and it would have just been taking up time. And ain't nobody got time for that. So Glade in the lead up against Celia here, and this is a pretty decent lead. Body slams are still going to kind of add up, but the leaf blades are going to do a lot of damage. So Celia is able to get the body slams off first. So we are going to let this one come through because we know we can tank one. If another one ends up coming through though, we are going to have to burn a shield there. So going for the first leaf blade here, you really just put that pressure onto the Celia. Get a shield. Close combat's also like really good against Celia. So it does like, both moves are good. Close combat's just going to debuff us. We do decide to burn the shield here so that we can get another leaf blade off. Put that pressure onto the Celia. Let the energy come in and let's go. It does the Celia go down. The Celia does not go down, burning both shields here. So Celia is now going to be able to powder snow us down. We have Lapras in the back. We actually have double ice. So we're going to bring in Lapras because Lapras is a bit bulkier. And we kind of figure that a Bomber Snow is going to have more utility. Lapras isn't just... Having the water typing is a bit of a pain in this cup. I think the ice types without water are going to do a little bit better, like the Frostus's and the Snowy Castforms. But, you know, we'll see how the meta develops. And in comes the Venusaur, so able to swap into the Abomasnow now. Not going to quite get to a Weather Ball before the Venusaur can get a Frenzy Plant off. And we do actually decide to shield there. I guess we just wanted to keep Abomasnow healthy because we knew he was kind of our trump card. We farm off some extra energy though, knowing that Venusaur was not going to be able to get to another charge move. Throw the Weather Ball to take out Venusaur. And in comes the Galarian Stunfisk. At this point we're going, oh dear, this isn't great. We've got Lapras in the back who can do some damage with Surf, and this Energy Ball is going to do a lot of damage as well. So kind of just hoping that the Switch Timer can magically just finish up. Bomber Snow can kind of like get out of the road here, taking a lot of damage from the Rock Slide. The Switch Timer is also almost up, and he actually swaps into the Celio. So we swap into Lapras, catching the Body Slam here, and we should be able to get some energy, throw a Surf to take out the Celio, and then throw another Surf onto the Galarian Stunfisk. Okay, so we're throwing a little bit, I guess we didn't want to keep another Body Slam, but Stunfisk has to burn energy to take out Lapras here, and we're able to get this Surf off before a charge move comes in from the Stunfisk. This is going to do a lot of damage to that Stunfisk. Good night, Stunfisk. It is the Nightfall. So going in, Golbat versus Primax. This is obviously a really good matchup for us. I'm not sure if the flyers have like that much of a place in the meta, just because there's so much ice types around. There's Stunfisk, there's a lot of stuff that does beat it. It is going to act as a fighting counter, but I think there's other counters like there's Wigglytuff, there's Gallade, but now we've swapped into a Vigoroth versus Stunfisk here. Probably get hit by an Earthquake because that seems to be like the best first move because people tend to maybe not shield the first one, but letting it come through, knowing that we're still in a pretty decent spot here. Just going to throw Body Slams, and we are going to have to burn the shield on the next charge move coming in from the Stunfisk. That's just how it is, and then we're going to be able to counter down. So burn a shield here, hoping that like there isn't going to be a double Rock Slide sort of action going on. Obviously he's going to go for the Rock Slide, there's no reason to go for the Earthquake, but are able to counter down before another one does come through. Hoping to get a Body Slam off, but unfortunately Primeape going to wreck us, and we have a Alolan Ninetales in the back just charming away. And in comes Shadow Victory Bell. Golbat just having a field day here, gonna be happy with either of these Pokemon. So throwing a Poison Fang just to burn that shield. Burn these shields, get rid of those things, so get them out of here. We want to be able to sweep. So letting that Poison Fang come through, and not going to be able to get a charge move off from the Vileplume before going down. In comes the Primeape, and we are happy to let all of this energy fly onto the Golbat, because Alolan Ninetales has such a positive matchup. Plus we still have a shield, so we're going to be able to shield any charge move from the Primeape, but Charm, just going to wreck. Actually, Golbat finished it off first, so he's trying to keep that shield for the Alolan Ninetales, but yeah, just wasn't working out there. So yeah, GG SosaFlo, thanks for the battles. Again, don't forget to check him out and the meta video if you haven't already. But thank you to my patrons, Melatonin9458, brajSF, NetBen10, Norman Newman, Yahwertle, SqeakyNL, charizardyong, and primativedoc for supporting the channel on Patreon. I feel like I need to like shorten up these outros just because they're kind of reducing the watch time, which reduces the amount of times that YouTube shows my videos. So I might need to like stop rambling at the end, but you know, that would also involve stopping rambling. So that's a downside. But yeah, thanks to SosaFlo for the Twitch emote. Thanks to Raid44 and Maze for the 5 gifted subs. primativedoc, Oscalicious, and Melgood for the subs on Twitch. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Maybe tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see on that front. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video after you subscribe. As I mentioned the meta video, you legally have to subscribe. So do that. You can click the button on the left or under the video. And yeah, bye.